Hi, I'm Helen and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my 10 by 10 by 10 challenge. This is 10 classes in 10 days for just 10 minutes of time. Sometimes on the front line we can be really busy and just not be able to squeeze in any kind of movement, but 10 minutes is completely achievable, and if you commit to doing 10 minutes on your mat, it will make such a difference to how you feel. So I hope you join me over the next 10 days, and we'll start today on hands and knees in tabletop. Today's class is a top to toe stretch. So bring the knees directly underneath the hips, hands directly underneath the shoulders, grounding down into the earth. Spine is neutral, the feet can be relaxed or the toes tucked, whatever feels good for you. On an inhale, the belly dips, the chest comes through the gates of the arms and the head lifts. Exhale, round the movement, tucking the pelvis, protracting the shoulder blades, bringing the head down. Inhale, head lifts, belly dips. Exhale, tucking the pelvis, releasing the shoulder blades. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, round. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Bring the spine back to neutral. Move the hands about one handprint in front. Really ground down into the base of the knuckles, especially the thumb and the little finger. Grip the floor with the pads of the fingers. Upper back is wide with the triceps rotated underneath. Tuck the toes. We'll bring the hips up to the sky for downward facing dog. So feet are hip distance apart. Keep the knees bent for now. Really lift the sit bones to the sky and lengthen the spine. Ears come between the triceps, and maybe you can pedal out the feet. So waking up the hamstrings here, keeping the core engaged, really feeling the lengthening of the spine. And then come to a steady dog. Heels descend. They don't have to touch the floor. Lengthen the spine and breathe. This is a full back body stretch here. Then inhale, right leg comes up to the sky. Lengthen this leg. Try and descend the left heel, keeping the left leg straight and strong. And then stack the hips, one on top of the other. So the right knee is going up towards the sky. Toes pointed. Shoulders are facing downwards, and you're grounding into this left heel. This is giving you the stability. Opening these hips wide. Breathing deeply. Then inhale, return the hips to neutral. And using the core, bring this foot up between the hands. So you may need to manually get your foot up between the hands. Ankle is directly underneath the knee. Back is long. Left leg is strong and straight with the heel as if it's pushing into an imaginary wall. Really feel the length of the spine, and then plant the left hand directly underneath the left shoulder, keeping the hips facing neutral. Lift the right arm to the sky in this easy twist. Stacking the shoulders away from the ears. Couple of breaths here. And then release the back knee down to the floor. Descend the hips. We'll do a couple of arm circles. So bringing the arm back, down and around. Feeling full motion in this shoulder joint. Just 3 arm circles here. Descending the pelvis, getting into the left hip flexor in this pose. And then plant the hands, tuck the toes at the back, ground into the earth, and step back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. And then inhale, left leg lifts to the sky, descending this right heel, stacking the hips, bringing the left knee to the sky, left toes are pointed, shoulders are facing downwards, equal weight in both hands, and opening the pelvis. Using the breath. Then inhale, return to neutral. Then use the strength of the core. Bring this foot up between the hands. Left knee over left ankle. Right leg straight and strong. Heel pushing away. Lengthen out of this waist. Then plant the right hand underneath the right shoulder, keeping the hips facing downwards. Open the top half of the body to the sky. Stacking the shoulders. Shoulders away from the ears. And breathe. And then descend the back knee, sink into the hips, so getting into this right hip flexor. We'll do these arm circles, so this arm comes back, down and around 3 times. Last one. And then plant the hands. Right knee lifts, ground into the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Really widening the upper back, sit bones to the sky, feeling the length of the spine, and then look forward. We'll walk the feet up, bend the knees, drape the upper body over the thighs, grab the elbows, and just relax here. Releasing the lower back in ragdoll. And then hands come to the waist. On an inhale, we'll slowly come all the way up to standing. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Shoulder blades coming together. Bending the knees. And then come forward. Allow the hands to fall towards the floor. Shoulder blades come together for this chest expansion. Feeling the stretch all in the front of the shoulder. Maybe releasing the neck. And then inhale, come up, release the hands, bring the legs together. Come up onto the tiptoes and raise the arms to the sky for palm tree. So spread your fingers like they're the fronds of a palm. Really engaging the core, keeping the legs active. And then the hands come, or the arms come to shoulder height. And using the strength of the core and the legs, we'll slowly bend the knees. See if you can come all the way down to sit on the heels. Bring the hands down and we'll bring the seat to the floor. Come into a simple cross-legged position. May want to manually rotate the thighs. Spine is straight, shoulders are released, center in on the breath, and thank yourself for taking this 10 minutes on the mat. That's the end of the class. You should feel a total stretch from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Worked on the hamstrings and the back and the hips and the shoulders. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow for a strengthen and lengthen class. Thank you.